fellas, right now we should start the show.
Who's this suspicious character strapped with the sounds profound? Similar to rounds spit by derringers. You're in the terror dome like my man Chuck D said. It's time to
welcome to the Torchcast. This is your host, Kip Ivey. Today is April 5th. So we're coming to a close here with the semester. It feels crazy. And you know what's the end of the semester when it's impossible to get a study room at the library? That's my telltale sign. But anyway, my guest today is Harmin Gill. Hi, Harmin.
Guys. Hi, Kip.
How are you?
Tired.
Is Wednesday your long day?
Yeah, I've been in class since 7:50 this morning, and each class is 3 hours.
And then you had a meeting, yeah. What was your meeting all about?
It was actually informational, because I'm a double major in psychology and nursing, and it was on human trafficking in Grand Rapids.
Oh, that's good times. You came right from there to here, so hopefully you're not all depressed.
I mean, it's alright.
Yeah, but anyway, so you're a psych major, right?
Yes, I'm a psych and nursing major.
Yes, psych and nursing. And what year are you?
Technically, it's my 5th semester.
Okay. But aren't you in capstone?
No, not 5th semester, JK. 5th year.
5th year. I was going to say, I know you're in the senior seminar
Yes.
class in psych. It seems like that'd be premature for your 5th semester.
That's literally my last psych class, and then earlier this semester. This semester I started nursing.
Oh, fun.
It's a little late.
So you're going to work in like a psych hospital or?
Possibly. I'm not really sure yet. I know psychology really helps me understand people and patients and stuff, but I'm not really sure how far I want to go with it. But my primary interest right now is nursing.
Mm-hmm.
But I think psychiatric nursing at a higher level, like a nurse practitioner or doctoral level, would be interesting. But at the RN level, it's kind of just giving meds.
Yeah.
Kind of boring.
Well, I think you found out about the podcast a while ago, and then you've been asking to come on for the last couple weeks. So I'm excited to have you.
I'm excited to be here.
So, all right, the first thing we want to talk about, I just made this observation today about, you always hear about like CEOs doing interviews or whatever, and people ask them, CEOs or any successful person, they always ask them like, what do you do? What kind of breakfast do you eat? Or what do you do to be a leader or whatever? And it's always something like, oh, I always take a walk before I go make a big decision or something like that. And it strikes me as funny because some people are under the impression that because they go take a walk, that's why they're successful. There's like these little habits that successful people have that people try to emulate. And I don't think if all of us took a walk before work, we would be Steve Jobs.
I don't think so.
It's just funny to me. I was reading this article about Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, and all the little things he does throughout his day. And it just doesn't seem that important. I feel like everyone does little things, and not everyone is, I don't know.
No, I understand where you're coming from. I don't think it's the little things you do, but I feel like they might think that because those are their quirks.
Right.
It's the overall mindset and mentality they have and their work ethic. I think they're really
exactly.
being successful.
Exactly. So if Tim Cook eats an apple every day for breakfast and I eat an apple, it doesn't mean I'm going to start or be the CEO of Apple.
I wish.
But if I was the CEO of Apple, I think I would eat an apple. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. Why would you eat any other fruit when your company's named Apple?
Exactly. Or any other food. If somebody like a tabloid is going to get a picture of Tim Cook eating an orange and he's going to get fired, the shareholders are going to be upset.
Oh my gosh.
One other thing before news. I texted you a little bit ago to think of some of your favorite movies for this. And I wondered, what is your favorite?
My favorite all-time movie. It's a classic. It is Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Of course.
Love that movie. I have seen it a million times. And I don't know, it's just Audrey Hepburn. She's amazing.
I've never seen it.
You should watch it.
I don't know if I'd like it.
It's for everyone. You'll find something in there you'll like.
I'm not completely averse to like romantic comedies, but they're not my favorite.
I understand. That's generally what I do. That's like watching a movie like blowing up steam, and romantic comedy is just kind of like all this stuff that's never really going to happen in life. So, making you happy and cheerful, all those endorphins.
Right. See, it just, it doesn't move me. But I'll give you a couple of my favorite movies.
Okay.
And wait, do you have any more?
I love the X-Men.
X-Men? I've never...
Really? Wolverine? No, I haven't
I
seen
might have seen Wolverine, but I
haven't seen Logan yet, and I really want to go watch it.
I heard it's good. I actually heard it's like kind of a western-y movie.
I'm interested. I just watched Beauty and the Beast. That was really nice. It's like a childhood coming back to life. Like,
Mm-hmm.
when people used to be like, what did you want to be when you grow up? Princess. I'm still sticking with that answer.
I wanted to be the Beast, and it's coming together. I still have a little way to go, but I'm coming to be a pretty decent Beast.
I mean, hey, it's better than my princess dream.
It's easy. It's more easily attainable to be a Beast.
Yep.
All right. A couple of my favorite movies, and tell me if you've heard of them.
Okay.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. That's number one.
I don't think so.
It's also a classic. It's a Western.
I'll watch it.
It's really hard for me to convince people to watch a movie. It's like 3 hours, and it is. I'll admit it is kind of slow, but it's really, really good. It's my favorite. And then Round Midnight is my second one.
I haven't seen that either. You're gonna judge me though. I actually just watched Star Wars. Like last year. And I still haven't finished them.
Which Star Wars? Like the first?
Oh, don't judge me. Again, I watched them out of order, as some people would like to say.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the newer ones first.
Right, because they take place before the...
Yeah, so I watched them in chronological order instead of the order they were released. I think I still have to watch like 4 or 5 and the 2 new ones that came out.
Yeah.
I'm working my way through it, but I never have time to literally sit down and watch like 4-hour movies.
Well, don't worry about me judging you, because I'm not a Star Wars guy. I went and saw the new one. I went and saw the new one, but I left halfway through because I had no idea what was going on. I was Googling stuff throughout the movie. And I was the only one in the theater too. It was Big Rapids Theater over Christmas break. I was the only one.
What were you doing here over Christmas break? It's dead.
I know. It's desolate and cold. But all right, do you want to do news now?
We can do news.
Just stick around and I'll talk about the news and we can chat about it. Okay, news. Relay for Life was last week. Harmin, did you go?
I did. I was there all 12 hours.
Really?
Exhausting, but it was amazing.
Wow. I heard there was a comedian there. Might be wrong. Okay.
I mean, there's a rave going on. I don't know what a comedian.
Yeah. Well, I'm jealous because I've always wanted to do stand-up comedy, but I'm too afraid.
Just go up there and try.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's a walkathon, and there's music and dancing and food and drink and a lot of activities. Like there's too many to name.
Yeah.
But I'm impressed that you were there for all 12 hours.
It was the first time I could stay for all 12 hours, so I did. But it was exhausting the next couple of days.
Yeah. See, I'm really dependent on my sleep schedule being perfect. I really pride myself in having a perfect sleep schedule.
Don't be a healthcare professional.
Yeah. I worked third shift at Meijer a couple summers ago for 1 month, and I was absolutely miserable. I couldn't make it work. I had to quit. But all right, let's see. Turn Up the Good was also last Friday.
I did not remember that.
I actually did go to it, but not as a participant. I went to write about it.
No.
It's pretty crazy.
I mean, you still participated if you wrote about it. You attended the festivals.
Yeah, but I didn't dance or it was pretty crazy. I mean, I don't know. I don't really like EDM.
Who was it?
I don't remember any of their names. There was 3. I wrote about it and I forgot. But there's 3 DJs and there's a competition between them.
Okay.
Is that the Order of the Eagle or Fraternal Order of the Eagle, which is a big building. No. Yeah, I don't know what that means either, but it sounds like some sort of group.
Okay.
But, it was good times. Not big in the music, but it was good times. If you like that music, then what a better place to go.
I'm obsessed with country.
You are really? I never would have pegged you as a country
Everyone
person.
says that when they first find out. I love country.
Well, you don't wear like a camo hat or
I hate
anything.
camo.
Yeah.
I hate camo, but I love country.
Okay, we talked about country in the last episode, and I'm curious to ask you what your favorite country music artist is.
Sam Hunt.
Sam Hunt?
No thinking, nothing, just Sam Hunt.
I've never even heard of him or her.
Him. Have you heard the song Back Road?
Back Road.
It's literally on the radio all the time. Sit in my
Listen.
car, it's all it's ever playing. Study with me, it's always on.
I've never heard of that.
Hmm.
In the last episode, I told my guests I like Kid Rock, one Kid Rock song in particular. I guess that's as close to country. I like older country, like George Strait. He's not that old.
I don't mind listening to older country, but my go-to would be Sam Hunt. Or
Yeah,
Luke Bryan.
Luke Bryan too. Of course, Luke Bryan. Everyone loves Luke
Who
Bryan.
does that?
I don't, but everyone else does. Seems like. All right. let's see what else we got. How will the North Quad affect student life? So the new building they're putting up by the UC. People were curious how it will affect, especially eating at the UC because it's already packed, and parking and things like that. So apparently they're reconfiguring the Quad Cafe, which I imagine that means they're going to put more seating, like where the a la carte cafe area is.
Yeah, I think they're taking out a lot of the pay-as-you-go places, which kind of makes me sad because all I ever get. But
I'll get the sushi every now and then if I'm in a pinch, but not big on
Freshens and sushi is my go-to place.
Ooh, they have rice bowls are pretty good.
Those are amazing.
I'll give you that. Rice bowls are pretty awesome.
So I'm sad to see those goes, but I'm really happy for the parking. Like, the new building and the parking is good.
They're adding a new parking lot. And also, I'm hearing that they might put a shuttle from the North Quad to the Rock, so that way everyone isn't going to the UC.
Don't we already have one?
I think this will just be like just to
there.
And fro, yeah. But
they used to have that back in the day when West Side was a thing, over by Bond.
I used to love West Side.
Me too. Their wing night.
West Side was perfect because it was like, except for wing night, it was like not that many people went there, so it was kind of your thing.
Yeah.
Like me and my friend Rick, my suite mate, used to go there to eat every day.
My friend and I used to always go there for lunch. The shuttle was perfect from flight right till North Bond little circle, Bond Circle, whatever it's called. Yeah.
Good times.
Days.
Yeah. I don't have a meal pass anymore.
Me neither.
So it sucks not having one. Because I thought, I live off campus, it doesn't matter, but all my friends have them still, so I am left out.
I live on campus pretty much. In class or at the library, literally live here. It's basically my first home. So I feel like I should probably get one for next semester. It just saves time.
Yeah, but it's really expensive.
I know.
I did the math, I think, on like the 250 meals or whatever it is. And I think it's like $8 or $7 a meal.
What about those like 75 meals? You can buy 25, 50.
Yeah, it gets even more expensive when you do that.
So maybe I won't get
per meal at least. But yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of being able to eat on campus. It's really convenient, but if I can bring a sandwich in a lunchbox or a bag in my backpack.
Yeah.
In theory, that's better, but I also
I'm always running late, so I never do that. I always think I'm gonna pack a lunch tomorrow, and then it's 7:30, and I'm like, I gotta go to class. And I'm like getting a lunch.
I hear you, and then you end up buying pretzels from the vending machine, and.
Yep. This morning it took me 3 tries to buy the right candy bar. Because I was falling asleep in class and needed sugar. I bought 2 Baby Ruths and I hate them. And then
you don't like
No, and I finally got a Kit Kat.
Oh, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Why would you get a Baby Ruth if you like Kit Kats better?
I did hate so I am technology challenged.
Yeah.
So I kept trying to hit E10. But that's what Kit Kat was. And I kept hitting E and I would hit 1 and it would go to Baby Ruth. Like it wouldn't even let me hit the 0. I realized I hit the 1 0 before I hit the E to get my Kit Kat.
Did you get a Baby Ruth?
I got 2 Baby Ruths. As my card too. I ended up spending $5 at the vending machine.
For just a Kit Kat.
For 1 Kit Kat. That's
funny.
one expensive Kit Kat.
That's funny. All right, let's see. Bruce Borkovich, the director of public safety, you probably know. He is celebrating 4 years at Ferris.
Wow.
This
Congratulations
May.
to him.
Yeah, so we did a little feature on him. There's not much to report on it here in the pod, but pick up the paper and read his little biography. Patrick Maloney, running for student government president.
Oh, yeah.
Did they have the election already?
Nope. They had the question and answer yesterday, and it was also live on Facebook. It's election week right now, so vote now. Go on your org sync and vote, guys.
Yeah, you're in student government too, right?
I am.
Do you have a position?
I am the senator of the College of Arts and Science, and then I'm also part of internal assessment.
Nice. And it's funny, we just had another student government member walk in. Jacob Law walked into the room. Oh, he's leaving.
Nope.
Doesn't want to make a comment?
Are you
No comments on the elections?
I wasn't there at a volleyball game.
I was at the volleyball game.
Nobody, he ran unopposed.
Yeah,
Patrick won.
Patrick ran unopposed, but
Isn't it still election week? He didn't win.
There could be write-ins.
There could be write-ins.
Everyone write in me. Kit Bybee, write
Don't
me
you
in.
graduate?
In 20 days.
No, if I get it, I'm not gonna. I'll take on another minor or something.
phone.
It's not worth it.
All right, but anyway, one more piece of news. Jake, stick around for the last piece.
Yeah.
All right. The Shimadzu lab is studying metabolism. I don't know why Jake's laughing. When I started at the Torch like 2 years ago, this was like one of my first articles writing about the new Shimadzu lab that they have. It's really, I know you guys know it, but it's really cool. It's like a science lab basically, and they're studying metabolism using a mass spectrometer, which is an impressive piece of technology. And I just thought that was interesting, so I threw that in there. Really cool stuff. I have that in my notes. Really cool stuff.
You do.
All right. Well, I don't have anything else in terms of news. Harmin, do you have anything else you want to say?
No.
What about
I
you,
just
Jake?
want to go to sleep.
That just reminded me. I was reading, or no, I got a ESPN update a couple days ago because it's Masters Week, and Jason Day just announced that his dad no longer is in chemo, which I thought was funny, but they quoted him and they said, quote, really cool stuff. It's like, that's really what you have to say when your dad no longer has chemo?
Question, Jake. Why is chemo funny to you?
I would love to know that.
Well, he doesn't have it anymore, so who cares?
Oh, okay. I guess. I don't know if you could hear Jake.
I mean,
back
the
up
nursing
from the mic,
major still cares.
Let me find it. It was hilarious.
All right. Well, Jake looks that up. I will ask all the listeners to like and share the pod. I think right now my mom is probably my number one fan in terms of the podcast. So go ahead and like and share. I want some new fans. Anyway, Jake, you got any updates here, or we're gonna close it up?
I just got here like 5 minutes ago, and now I'm leaving, and I don't even remember where I parked. So,
All right. Well, Jake, I'm gonna need a ride home, so thank you for coming. Anyway, it's been fun, Harmin. Thanks for coming on.
No problem, Kip.
And next week we won't have an episode because it's gonna be Easter break. You can't call it that.
No, isn't it called like midwinter break or something?
it's Easter.
It's nothing to see here break. And so we won't have an episode. So in a couple weeks I'll see you again. Thanks for being on, Harmin, again, and I will see you all next week.
Not next week. Week after that.
The week after that, I mean. I feel like I don't want to end the show on a mistake, but I guess I have to. All right, see everyone in 2 weeks.